Hello. I'm driving home from the coding meetup and I wanted to make another video, and this towel is sort of blocking the screen, but yeah, my camera's over the odometer right now. But that's okay. I am just driving back from Berkeley now from the coding meetup, and it was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. Um, I shouldn't be adjusting this. I met there was a bunch of people there today. There's probably like 15, 20 people at the library, and then at the cafe. We went to a cafe. It was like 10 or something. And at the end of the day, I met this guy, and he wasn't part of the group, but he was talking about. I saw him doing some coding on his computer, and I asked him what he was doing. He said he was doing Python, and he told me he got a PhD in civil engineering, which I told him that was my major before I left school. And he said that I don't know where the freeway entrance is. He told me that I know my camera's gone. All right. No visual, sorry, but that's okay. I found the freeway. He told me that oh god, I'm gonna get a car accident here. He told me he was just started. I think he started doing programming to begin with as like something for his. It was for like calculations in his math courses or whatever for engineering, and now he's working on it, I guess, for data visualization, whatever that is. And but yeah, I was talking to him about my web development. He said he wasn't familiar with that at all, which is also interesting to me. How programming. He was talking about this, how programming is such a big field, and somebody who's doing something, or maybe has done something for a long time, not necessarily knows anything about a certain technology. Like I was talking to Josh, I think Josh, the leader of the coding meetup today, and he said that he said that I told him about my CSS animations, and he said that he didn't have any experience with that, and I thought I was sort of surprised, because he told me he was into web development, but there's a lot of stuff out there, and I guess a lot of new stuff comes along and people haven't necessarily used it all. But with this guy I was talking to at the end of the day here, the civil engineering guy, he said he was talking about the app Upwork, where people, I guess you can get freelance web development work there, and you sort of build your name on there, and you can just undercut your price and tell people you'll build their website for cheap to begin with, or for free or whatever, I guess, and build your name that way, and you can start getting work that way. He said he had a couple of friends who was doing that, and so it was pretty inspiring, and I talked to him and I asked him what does he think about, do you need to go to school for web development? And he said, or do you need to go to school for programming? He said, it helps. So it was good to have that kind of input. I like hearing it from different people, and I don't really want to go back to school right now. So I'd like to have answers actually that tell me that I don't need to. But I'm having a great time learning this right now. I feel like I'm doing a good job at it. I feel like I just sit there for hours and hours and I don't get up, and I'm just learning coding, which is like, there's not been a subject where I've been able to ever sit down for such long stretches of time and just keep focusing on the work. This is the first time I've been able to do that, really, I think. So, and enjoy it too. So, like I didn't want to leave the cafe now. I've been, we took breaks, but I got here at 10 o'clock in the morning, and or 10:30. Now it's 8:30. So I mean, I just want to keep going. So that's my goal, is to just go hard at it, and I want to be that person who's sitting there for 15, 16 hours a day. Like what Daniel said, I'm going to be that person who's working and pulling off projects, and I'm going to have a portfolio that I can show to people and say, fuck, this is what I did. And that's going to give me my job, and that's going to give me my freedom, and it's going to allow me to see what the working world is like, and to do some things that aren't school for a while. I've been in school for 7 years. I want to take a break, not because I was even, tired of school, really. I think school was good, or it was fun, but I felt like I wanted to do something else. I wanted to try some other options. So I've always had in the back of my mind that I wanted to do music festivals, and that was the main reason for leaving school. And I was always sort of embarrassed about that, but I always had that in my head going through school, that I wanted to make enough money just to have a stable job or whatever, to have a backup job so I could try and go work at music festivals full time is my dream. I think that would be fun, but I think, I've worked at a few this year, and it just seems like I don't think it's not something I want to do full time. I don't think, just because I guess because you make such shitty money. Maybe I could do it full time for periods, but I mean, I don't think I want to do it for my whole life. There's a lot of stuff to do in life. There's a lot of stuff to enjoy, and I'm happy to explore and to see what different things there are to do. And that's part of what I'm doing right now, is working on web development, and I'm loving it. And so I'm going to keep doing it. And I think it's going to go fantastic. And I'm going to get a job. It might take a while, but I mean, I'm not really not in a rush. But I'm still working hard, so and I'm enjoying it. I want to work hard, it's coming easy to me. I want to keep learning. I want to keep going. I want to do it right, and I want to build my foundation well. I still love learning. I want to keep learning for the rest of my life. I think that's how I'm gonna live my most freest life. So that's good. I'm going to go back to listening to Tim Ferriss' podcast. He's talking with finances with some guys. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, good night.